I feel that, oh God, I know I'm just always ruffling the feathers. This is what I just heard telepathically. Well, I felt that there are women taking time off of work even to learn or practice the movements and traits of other women to become more attractive. And then I heard a woman say she's jealous. Someone's like, why are you doing this? Because I'm jealous. That must be so attractive when you're a man and you're with a woman, for them to admit that they're jealous of another woman. Do you know what that does to a man, or even a woman? Let's say you're a lesbian, a woman that openly admits that she's jealous of someone else. Then become that woman that's less jealous, is what I heard. And then I can't. Well, then you're the lesson. You're the lesson in a situation. You're not the blessing for these people. Because when you spend that kind of time, when you spend any time with someone who is jealous, it does something to you. It tarnishes your view of them. And then let's say that you're married or even engaged and the whole wedding is the wedding is planned, it's being planned. What do you do now that you can tell? Let's say that there's a situation where, I don't know what writing checks their asses can't cash, but that could be that. The check could be that you're trying to skinjack another woman. But what do you do in that situation when, let's say that the man has, it could be his friend is a female, or his best man's wife is everything that this woman is not. Now, this woman could have met this man as, there's nothing more that I want. It's hard to keep that up, standing out in the crowd. You don't stand out in the crowd. Some of them do, because you look like clowns. Let's see what they want to talk. Writing the checks, this is what I want to talk about, though. What? Just tell me something. Somebody's literally, though, because they're not going to work, they're addicted to this now. So I don't know what they're doing for money. I'm guessing it's writing checks. I don't know. Do people use checks anymore? It could be robbing Peter to pay Paul, robbing Penelope to pay Paula, something like that. What is this? Modern love. They have to move now. They're not telling anybody. Yeah, they're planning on moving because they owe so many people money. Taurus, Virgo. This will be the person that says, I don't feel like God wants me here anymore. Let's find out what's really up. For you chicks that are trying to do this, I have to admit, you've gotten away with that shit for a while. Keep your Bluetooth off. You've gotten pairing, right? You're for those of you who know that this is me. I have chicks. I mean, I noticed my potential girlfriend or fiance saying the same shit that my best friend who's a woman, or my friend, there's another woman involved here. Now, that woman could be a Virgo or a Taurus. This could be a Virgo competing with a Taurus. You know, these will be the same women that mock the movements and the characteristics and personality traits of the one that they're trying to. It's very impulsive and confusing. I feel confused, but do you like them or not? Because you're dressing like them now, and a lot of the times the men they don't speak up, and some speak up too much. It's that balance with, some of them just need honesty. They need someone to say, pull them aside, privately and say, look, it looks like you're moving like this individual, right? I'm very intuitive. I can see what's going on. Even the belief in that's real. You're compromising yourself when you change your belief in something greater because somebody else believes that. DEA. Uh-oh. Christ. Oh, you're being fooled, though. Oh, my God. I don't believe they are a DEA agent, and I don't believe that they're... somebody could be saying that they are and they have to move like that because now this sting is over or it's compromised, I just heard. All right, that's I don't even know what you're up to, lady. But I do believe that they look like a fool. Or you not fooling anybody is just what I heard. This would be, let's say with this that the other woman is a leader. This could be a mafia boss or some type of leader where they would be watched by the DEA. They're mimicking that too. They want to take on your whole life. This could even be your past life. Not your past life, but your life in the past that you moved away from. Like, I'm cool, I'm by myself. This woman over here, she's good by herself. She stands alone. Right? And she moves that way too. The way somebody's paying attention though. If there's a choice with someone between two, I believe he's very aware. This guy's very wise. I can see. You're sitting like her. You didn't used to cross your legs that way. Set me free, why don't you, babe? Is this an ex trying to come back now? Well, you don't know that yet, dear. I haven't talked to them in a while. This is why. They can't afford to rip this person's face off and get it super glued onto theirs. So this is all they have to do right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if they were trying. Maybe I can, this is the mindset. Maybe I can run into somebody who does that. This is how low that this bitch will go. I know that girl talks about them. Whose face? It could be your ex's that they want. You can freshen up your space. I don't know what space that is. This guy could actually be an agent too? Who is this guy here, this DEA? This guy's gay though. Oh my God. Is that what's going on? Is this could be someone's partner. You and your neighbors and the neighbors. But this is what I got for someone here. This is what I see. There's going to be multiple things, so I'm just going to say what I see. There's a guy who actually is involved with this. And this doesn't feel to me like relationship partner. This feels like we've been partners for a long time. It could even be that this person is involved with this too. I'm going to flip letters out in a second. Yeah. Tower moment. La-di-da-di-da. I'm telling you, this is somebody that's working with this one now. What happened? There's something that happened between you and this partner. It could be that it was a male and female agent partnership or something like that. But there's definitely somebody here who's agitated. And they're going through a divorce. I just heard a nasty divorce. The hell is this? I can make you feel... I'll make you feel good. Give me some names. E.M. Emilio. Is this person attracted to you? I can't even imagine what their take is on this. This will be someone where you knew they were attracted to you. They kind of hit on you when you were on sting operations, I heard. And this would be the one that steers you towards the other one. Like, what? Let me ask you a question. You see this one. And now I seen that one. And the reason why I haven't seen that one is because I've avoided this one. I'm not attracted to that one. This could be, I set them up and you went on some type of double date. Oh, that would be crazy, right? You go on a double date and they wind up saying, yo, man, like, trying to get you to hook up with their date. Has this happened to any of you? And why the fuck are you telling me how great your date is? You stay with them, right? Well, I don't know, trying to get you to steer away from the one that they're attracted to, but they're very sly in the way that they do this shit. MECK and LA. McKenna, Michaela. Yeah, there must be a Michaela or something. Like, I heard you, I hate you. That's cool. I see why. I know why you do. MCL. McAllen popped up too. Much clown love. You used to say bye to someone. Mother clown. Okay. Well, that tells me that the makeup is excessive. See, this other one could just be someone that where their makeup always looks right. You could put the two girls in the same outfit in the same atmosphere. For somebody in particular, it is twins, and the one twin is completely different than the other. And maybe you were involved with the one twin, and I picked the wrong one, I just heard. Ratio. Pros and cons. And tag. What's tag? Well, no, I just heard that they said I heard someone say basically pick the one that it looks like they're no good, or you know what I mean, pick the latter of the two, because no, you don't do that, because then what someone will do is they'll move to be that, they'll lessen themselves. Let's say that you try to fool them, right? And I want that one, I want the one who's a hot mess, I want the one who has the background and this, that, or the other. Now you'll have the one, if they're insecure, see, the whole thing with this is insecurity and feeling like they're not worth it. You can't just become this, or you can't become this over a year or two. That's what I believe. That this kind of shit, this one on the other side, that's just how they've moved their whole entire life. And if this is for men too, I'm guessing you know how this goes. I don't really feel like I have to do the specifics, but for some people, they need that shit with this. Another one, is that what this is? Another one bites the dust. Oh no, it's last night a DJ saved my life. So goddamn, you could definitely be a DJ and dealing with this shit. And I'm guessing that in the club, you have broads doing this shit all the time. Sometimes you guys with these big heads and you get a lot of attention, you only add to this debacle. Because when you're a man that's not secure, but you're in a public eye like that, you're insecure, you're just as toxic, because now you'll have these two, or even more, playing against each other, fawning for your attention, I just heard. Turn into another man. It would be crazy if there were a friend, and then his best friend met two other people, and you either married or something, and then you both have the one guy deserves the one woman and the other one deserves, you tell me what that is. All right, some of you guys, you like the problems because it makes you feel like less of a man that has problems. You become the father, or you wind up overpowering her in some way. Please don't do that. This female could be a DJ too for someone. How can I, guilty or not guilty, how can I find somebody that can change my appearance? I'm willing to do anything. That's what I heard. They leave a big paper trail, though. That's the problem. See, the other one, they don't. They're smooth. They're wise. See, this Hermit card came out. They're wise. So if this has anything to do with mafia or gangs or something like that, there's nothing that this one, they're built for that. Thank you. Yeah, they were created to lead. I don't want you people that realize you're a non-player character to get angry. We need you. Us real great people, we need you. There needs to be that opposite so people can see what we're made of. So I appreciate the shit out of you because I know what side I'm on. What is this in the past that happened? Franchise? This would be... Oh, got it. There's not a problem that I can't fix. If your man gives you I gotta see something here. What happened here? Yeah, this is someone from your past. I'm guessing that you, either one of you or both of you, if you were separated, you could have both had to heal from some shit. Black. Alright. I don't... They're saying just say it. Please don't get angry at me. Alright. They could have possibly chosen a black lover over you. Or if it's for you, all right, you know how it is, but they put black on there, so I'm just going to fucking say it. All right, I know there's going to be people who are angry at every message I put out. I can't please all the people all the time. It could definitely have been something like that where you chose a black woman. Tell me about this now. Yep. And I feel like you felt like, God damn, this is betrayal. And this could be a community where, you know, those communities where you don't really see too many, I guess, whatever this group is. You could have felt like, are you fucking kidding me? That they cheated? You know what I just picked up? They went away somewhere for work. And they got a black prostitute, or they met someone. Now, I believe that they could be real. They're fine. I was targeted in the past when I went away for work. Or this is a big operation for the DEA. This is what they'll do to you, too. I feel like some people who were in this didn't realize you were targeted, too, in some way. I just go where they tell me to go. And whatever it is they said, It could be that, what was it, harsh? Was the punishment harsh? Yeah, I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't like the way that they speak. This could definitely be that this person was trying to, you know what's weird is when you're sitting next to, I'm not going to keep saying color. You're sitting with someone, they're showing me two people sitting at a hotel bar, and the rhetoric didn't match. You can tell that they're forcing words. That they went over big words to try to learn what they are. Right, now, you could also be a wealthier, more prominent black man, and there was a white or a Latino or whatever. What it is it doesn't fit. I can't sit down. You paid attention to their movements. Did you say no or something? I want to flip out a card for guilty or not guilty. Designed to trigger. That's why they put that there. So if you got angry with that, there's something that you need to deal with. Okay? There is. There are black women who understand this. because they have seen other black women like this. You understand? Or they have had this happen to them. It could be that they have a white fucking husband. And he was saying, well, you're the only black woman. There's no other black woman. It just, please don't stop impulsively getting, you don't have to, but it's just my advice to please stop getting impulsively mad before you know all the fucking information. There's nothing more annoying, especially for a man, because I can put myself in his shoes, than a woman who gets so agitated before she knows all the facts. And I'm going to be honest, for a lot of you black broads, that's you. You're very, very angry and you get triggered very easily, and then you cause conflict in public places. Some guys, when they're not healed, they like that shit. They see it as they're fighting over me. You promised me heaven and put me through hell. This is the second time that I heard this song since I woke up from my nap at 11:30 p.m. They want somebody who's a good influence. So tell me about guilty or not guilty. The damage is done. You know what else I just heard too? Is that there's a man whose wife was an agent, and this guy is, you could say, racist. You can, I guess, based off of experience. If he's a DEA agent, it could be that he has a bad taste in his mouth because of how many people he arrested that were black. So now his perception is skewed when it comes to that shit. Or he could have even had black partners. There's something that happened, and he could be Italian. He had something happen in his life where he just doesn't like black people, and that's his prerogative. He could have found out that the wife or somebody that he was with cheated with a black man, and that was it. It took one fucking time. That's it. That's it. That's their preference, though. Tell me about this guilty or not guilty. Good. Okay, that means not guilty. That's what I see. Oh, actually, no, that's guilty. Damn guilty? Okay. Let me get some names, damn it. S.E. Sean. Seth. P.U. Okay. Oh, man, you're going to do it to me, right? BF. You're going to do this to me? Just say it. There are even black men, I believe, who are teetering on the fact of dating outside of their race. It could be a lot of black women are trying to impersonate whiter prominent women, or even any woman of. And what they showed me the other day in my mind was a black woman. I had an episode in the car and I said some shit that I meant 100%. I meant every word of it, and I don't regret it because that's just how I felt at the time. And while I was driving after my episode and yelling something out loud in the car, they showed me a black woman walking into the nail salon that they bought. She bought. I'm not sure if it's actually a woman. I'm not sure, but they look like a woman in my mind. They went into Lowe's or Home Depot and went to the key thing and bought a Mercedes key thing, and then they intentionally throw their keys down. This is the mimicking. This is how bad the mimicking is. The rhetoric doesn't, to speak a certain way comes from a life experience. That's what a lot of you do. You can't learn that shit overnight. You'll wind up fumbling on your words, and then you can't even have a conversation. These are the types that won't get into conversation. They'll say something that they learned or they studied, and then they remove themselves, even if they have to fake a text message and shit like that. But they showed me one throwing at the nail salon, and then a woman picked up on it. There's a girl that picked up on it, and she could have been another, this was a black neighborhood. she can't stand that they do this too, because not all black women are like this. Now, she asked for a ride. She went outside and asked for a ride, and she was like, can you please give me it? She made sure to say it was only a few blocks up the street, so that it wouldn't be right, an inconvenience. Thank you. And she had an excuse. She says, I can't. Well, where's your car? It's around. And then the cockiness comes out where you're questioning me. Right. A joke. It's really that bad. Now you get one of these, especially if they're an agent, they don't go around saying that they're an agent. That would not behoove them. But if you some of you that are doing this, you don't realize that your targets are actually very intuitive. They just don't. What do you say to someone like that? What do you do? They're not even interested in trying to test whether those words that you're using are words that you. What I would see, I'm that cocky bitch where I would say, do you know what that word means? See, that's why I look up words. I don't know everything. I look up synonyms. And it's not so I can fool people, it's so I can educate myself. And of course, I will incorporate that word if I want to, and it comes out naturally in my next conversation, but I'm not going to force it. They can tell when it's forced. It's unattractive when it's forced. Right, you need to force your ass into submission. That's what I just heard. You need, Marcus, you need to force your ass into submission. And get rid of some kind of funk that's on you, because eventually that funky side comes out when anytime that they feel challenged, they feel threatened. Look, got caught in their own trap, right? Be yourself. If you feel like, look, if you didn't go to school, you cut school, or you grew up in an area where, we'll say, you were more inconvenienced when it came to thriving, that's fine. Be yourself, but that yourself is going to attract someone else like you. You would never be able to handle this. Let's say that you're very good at mimicking. I mean, as good as you can be anyway. And the internet is just, I mean, the online thing. Okay. Whatever you do, here you are and you meet this guy at a bar. You just meet him out. And it's like, hey, you know, you got the keychain. You have the fake jewelry on. You'll even have a friend come in and act like they have something for business with you. You're going to lie and say that you're a CEO or you're someone on the board of somewhere. And they'll even have a friend come in all dressed up in a suit and shit. This is how bad they're targeting you men. This way. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I have to go meet my colleague, right? You can tell them. Well, not all of them can, but if they feel like you can, they certainly will put something in your fucking drink so that your perception is skewed. But what happens now? What happens when, let's say this is how the universe will get down. Let's say that you rented some car, because they'll do that. They'll rent a Mercedes 2828 or a Lincoln. Let's say that tire gets flat, and now you're forced to spend time with this person that you didn't anticipate. Now we're sitting at the bar, my script is done, and now I have to have a conversation about life. This is the type that this man is wise. He's experienced shit. Now, this wisdom is something that you can't copy. That shit, I don't care what you say. If somebody tries to write a book saying wisdom and everything that you needed to know, don't buy it. It's some bullshit. It comes from cause and effect, lessons being learned, aha moments. It's just a whole thing with that, right? And those of us who are just better spoken than others, it's natural how it comes out. And we think before. If we think, look, I say shit all the time where I regret what I said. I'm human. But this is trying to be too perfect, too quick. If they don't like who you are and how you speak, fuck them. This man may not be for you, because what comes with a lot of these other guys too that are wise is judging. So you could be, this could backfire as well, where you chose a target that he's a cocky, sarcastic, narcissistic motherfucker, and he's going to call you out. But the thing is, you preyed on him, though. You weren't ready for that. Not all of these men have it in them to just get up and politely say, okay, well, maybe, I'll see you again in the future. Some of them are going to lie and say that they're married to be respectful, and you take it as an insult because you feel if I'm targeting you, then you're mine. That's not how it goes. And for someone that said that's how it goes for you, you live in a box and you have 2 outfits left. So whatever this is that you're doing, ma'am, it's not working clearly. There are men that are hip to this shit now. And for the ones that I feel you can fool, I think they're just too kind, or they don't want to get into it because they could have seen that women like you cause... Right, he doesn't want attention drawn to him. He's experienced, especially being in this line of work, women like you or people like you causing huge scenes in public. They're not going to tell you. This. You know what they just showed me? They just showed me a fucking black woman in a hotel yelling, he's a DEA agent. He's an agent because he didn't respond to you the way. Please get your shit straight. And it's not, I know it's not just black women. I know that, but this is what they put on here. I've seen many white women and Latino women. I don't see many Asians. I think that they do that in their own countries. They feel that they have to be more reserved over here if they're not naturally. That's what it feels like. They care about, now it depends on if they have something in their drink. You put something in somebody's drink. All of us have had it happen. What do? If you feel off, you remove yourself from the public immediately. You don't announce that you feel someone put something in your drink and then go to the bar down the street and make it worse. It's your decision, and you're at fault at that point. The way you carry yourself matters. To many, it does. See you.